Anyway, guys, welcome. Good. I feel like that cut of a movie theater. Doop. Okay. So, interesting session for you guys. Okay, I'm going to share with you a session that I've taught because we started training outdoors now here in Toronto. So last month we've been training outdoors, and I showed a really interesting class this week for everybody on kind of the way Sistema does their, how can I say it now? I guess the process with which I want you to kind of understand kind of martial arts and almost everything. I've applied it to almost everything. So stay with me, and then I'll kind of show it, and then we'll talk about it, and then we'll kind of see how we can work with it a little bit further, okay? Because we're in such an interesting place right now with our training where we've started back up in September, and we're kind of building our way up towards December, and seeing if we can reorder our processes so that we get the most out of training when when you get into your class setting and start to train with partners. Okay, so let's begin this way. Lie down on your back. Just be comfortable. I mean, you can sit. Sorry, Di, you can sit as well. But if you can lie down, it would be a little bit better. Just kind of be comfy, just for a second. Just find you get a little bit more out of it. Okay. So at the beginning, just do nothing but be comfortable and focus all your attention on breathing so that you actually, I guess, you put the breathing over top of your body. So most people breathe and they feel their body moving. I want you now just to focus on breathing and almost leave your body. So it's like you're in front of it. Try to breathe to maybe the whole body, so not just parts of it, but or like chest or stomach, but breathe to the entire body from your head to your toes and fingertips, and just focus on the breathing. So in through the nose, out through the mouth, and try to almost leave your body, but just be breath, as they say. I know it'll be challenging, but try your hardest. Just think of a breath in front of your body, like in front of it. So it's like you want to find your breath. Like sometimes we lose it. So you want to find your breath clearly now. And now take your breath and say to yourself, breathe like someone who wants to get healthy with breathing. So start to breathe to be healthy. So first you try to find your breath. Hopefully you found it. Now you're using your breath to become healthy. So focus on healthy breath. Good. Now take the focus of healthy breath and try, instead of thinking about healthy breathing, think about calming yourself. So now you use your breathing to calm any stress in the day, any tension in the body. Use the breathing now to calm yourself. So it can be your mind, it can be your body with an injury, it can be your thoughts, it can be anything. Use, can you now find your breathing to calm yourself? And now shift and start to use your breathing for power. So power, you start to breathe in and you feel your body growing. It not with tension. It's not tension. It's like you breathe in, you feel your body growing. Even you breathe out, you feel your body growing. Okay, so you become, use your breath for power. Okay, but real power, not tension. Like you really want to do something incredible. You feel like strong, like you're looking for a bear to fight. You know, you feel so powerful. Awesome, very good. Stand up now. Stand up. You don't need a lot of space. Just stand up. Okay. Now start to walk around, but walk because you're breathing. Don't walk and breathe. Walk because you're breathing. Yeah, like you're focusing more on your breath than walking. It's like you're walking, but you didn't pay attention. Just your breath, even left and right, backward. Just focus completely on your breathing. Forget about the physical act of walking or where you're walking or what you're walking to. It's like the breath leads you both on the inhale and the exhale. Now start to walk to become healthy. So don't not right now. Just walk like you want to use your walk to become healthy. So how would a healthy person walk? If you had to get fit and healthy, how would you do that with walking? It would be a little bit more vigorous, right? You know, for people that want to walk. So you're walking around. I know you don't have much room. It's fine. Yeah. But change your focus. Now you're not focused on the breath. You're focused on walking for health. Now walk to calm yourself. If you had to use walking to relax, how would you walk? Try to see if you can pay attention to the subtle differences between walking for health and calming yourself. You see a change in your mood or even a change in the room you're in, how it changes the energy of the room sometimes just by your intention of what you're trying to do. Now walk like a powerful person. So you walk like somebody who's looking for something. You want to look and say, "Where's the bear? I want to fight him. Where's the tough guy?" You're really walking with a different intention, not attention, but you're looking have a powerful walk. You feel powerful, and that every step you take, the next one comes like more stronger. Like every step, you become more powerful. Awesome, guys. Lie down on your stomachs. So I hope you're seeing where I'm going with this, right? We're keeping what we're doing the same. What we're changing is the intention or reflection in your head about what you're focusing on. Okay. So first, we always want to find our breath, no matter what we do. We want to make sure that we find our breath, not practice breathing. Find your breath, because most people lose it throughout the day, right? Or whatever they're doing, they hold their breath. So we're first finding our breath. And then we're going to use that, whatever we're doing, to first get healthy. Doesn't matter what you do, just get healthy with it. If you like to bike or you like to run or you like to find health first. That's the first thing. It's always good to find health. Then you use that thing to calm yourself. So if I'm starting to run, most people try to practice running or jogging or walking, whatever it is, without breath work. And it goes nowhere. First, you need to find your breath. Then you need to get healthy. Then with that, you have to calm yourself. This is the most important thing to do, guys. Learning how to calm yourself. Nobody says, "I wish I was more stressed in my life." They always say, "I need to calm down a little bit." And then after you find calm, you can find power. That's when you become truly powerful person, when you know how to calm yourself. When you calm yourself, it's the best. Okay, so let's go from push up, right? So I'm in a push up now. Everybody, put your hands beside you. Stay on your knees at the beginning. Don't rush. Stay on your knees just to kind of get the feeling, right? So I got to do a push up, but I can't. I don't want to feel my body. I want to really focus all my effort on breathing. So as I breathe in, it's like a balloon lifts me up, and as I breathe out, it's like a balloon goes down. And then take a pause, because I don't want it to become a muscular effort. I want it to become a breathing exercise. Do it again whenever you feel ready. And you want the body to disappear. It's completely breathing. It's going to be challenging. I get it, guys. I know it's going to be challenging. That's why stay on your knees and just visualize the breath. Think of a balloon coming up and down, and really find your breath before you start using it to get healthy. Have a good visual in your head. Relax your body. You do a push up strictly because you're breathing. No other reason. Good. Just lay down on your stomach. Just rest your arms for a second. Now, again, keep breathing. Keep breathing now. Find your breath. And you shouldn't notice your arms or body too fatigued, okay? Because if you're focusing on breathing, you shouldn't be using your muscles too much, okay? Now you're going to put your arms beside you and you're going to do push-ups because you want to become healthy. And this is easy for us. We have this good visual. For most of us that are sportsmen or athletic, we know healthy push-ups, right? So put your hands beside you and start to breathe. And in this case, you're going to feel your body, of course. You're going to feel your muscles. So go, do some push-ups. And clearly for health, no other reason, clearly for health. Do it like a true sportsman, really, like you want to show everybody you're strong, you feel good, you're healthy. Don't do them to destroy yourself, just for health. Like you're sick, you were in bed for a long time, and now you want to get strong again, you want to get healthy. Great, guys. Take a rest again. Lie down, turn your head, just focusing on the breathing. So now we're going to do to calm ourselves. Now, watch me if you can, okay? So most of us have very stressful jobs, okay? And the worst thing I see when people ask me, they when I ask, they, of course, they want to lose weight, but generally people have quite stressful jobs, or we live in stressful times. And if somebody goes to the gym and pushes hard, and they activate the nervous system, then what they're doing is they're putting stress on top of stress till the body fatigues so much that they go home and sleep. That's not that's not the same as relaxing, okay? That's not calm. Like fatiguing yourself to the point that you pass out at night is not a solution to it, okay? It's not a way. So imagine you sort of have a lot on your mind. I have a very stressful day, just saying you do, right? When I do my push-ups, it's like I'm trying to get rid of my stress. Like with every push-up, I want to calm myself. So I'm not trying to activate the nervous system. I'm trying to control the nervous system so that I do push-ups and truly relax myself. Okay, and this one is really important to communicate. So try this now. Try to use push-ups to get rid of some stress in your day or in your life. Okay, don't make it up. I'm sure some stress will come your way soon, and you'll have something to practice. But Miro's laughing. You have the young kids. You don't need. You have enough stress. You know what that is. So use it truly to calm yourself. If you really don't have any stress, guys, just watch the news and you'll have lots of it. You'll have lots of anxiety to work with. Yeah, take break whenever you need. Remember, these are pure calming push-ups. Daya, try your hardest to keep those shoulders relaxed. Really keep them down low. Yeah. Yeah, don't let them come up around your neck. Be hard to relax. Just think of calming and just come up with some calm thought in your head. Okay, not bad, not bad. Lie down again. Okay, rest yourself while you watch me for a sec. Now, for power. Okay, now a couple of ways. Like what some people call power, I, I, it looks to me like tension. Okay, that's not the same as power. Okay, power for me is when I do this push up, it feels like I'm growing. And even when I go down, I feel like I'm growing. I didn't shrink myself. It's like let me see if I can show you. Um, so as my push up goes up, it's like I grow. And as I go down, I feel like I'm growing this way. I didn't shrink myself. It's like my muscles feel open and it feels really full. I'm not over tensing my muscles. That's not power. Power comes from relaxation and openness, power of the person. So as you're doing these push-ups now, try to think of feeling so rested, so rested that you're busting out, right? For athletes, the term is known as tapering. So an athlete will train hard, 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 and then take a week off before a competition, and then the body it wants to go. It's revved up. It feels so powerful because you rested it. So imagine feeling so good, so strong, so confident, so positive that you do a push up that is indicative of true power, not tension. Try it. Try to do some powerful push ups. You'll know because the body feels like it's growing, even on the way down. It feels like it doesn't collapse. Yeah. Remember, breathing, relaxation, confidence, everything, proud. It's something really good. Awesome, guys. Good, good, good. Okay. So you can unmute if you have some questions or something. How does that feel? Is it making sense? Can you feel some of the difference, the nuances? Can you feel it a little bit? Yes, no. So as we discovered in the outdoor sessions that I was teaching, that this stuff bleeds into other parts. Like, so one example was when I'm doing healthy push-ups or breathing for health, it's a little bit faster. And when I'm doing push-ups or walking to calm myself, they're a little bit slower. Those are pretty standard. They're really obvious. But what I really want you to pay attention to is the change in your mood and in the environment around you. So when we were in a group of people, when we were doing push-ups or walking to calm ourselves, the mood changed a little bit. You saw the change in the environment, which is really, really interesting. Okay, especially for those of you that are teachers, being sensitive to how the mood changes just from somebody's intention. Um, when I was a younger athlete, you knew a good player because their mere presence on the field gave you power. They gave you confidence and power because of their presence, not because they did anything. And you see that in all high level athletics. An athlete that is very skilled doesn't do as much as you think. His mere presence makes everybody around them better. It's like because you feel it. And we saw that really good in Toronto because we recently had a really good basketball team. And we saw what the presence of one good player can do to an entire team. It elevates everybody around them. But the same way that can elevate you, it can lower you to the bad presence of a person, right? So some people are powerful calm. Some people are powerful quiet. Some people are powerful, but real powerful. And then, so you want to be able to see first breath, first health, calmness, and then you develop power. All of that comes in that exact order, okay? And you have to be able to see how this is not black and white. There is some bleeding area that comes in. It goes into each other. It's not a clear color. It's a lot of gray area. Does that make sense, guys? Am I confused anybody? I hope I haven't confused anybody. You got to feel this stuff because many of you have so many good skills that what you need to know now is the play of mood and intention, how it changes your work. Like I have a whole set of skill sets. One day I'm a little upset, next day I'm a little happy, next day I'm calmer, and all those skills change. They change drastically, and you see it very clearly in a lot of sports. And otherwise the same person would be winning the championship all the time. And that's not the case, right? So much changes, right? Can I progress, or do you guys have any specific questions? Ask me, guys. Just unmute yourself and ask me now before we go to
Yeah, Emmanuel, all I was going to say was I was in your class last night and today, and I think the biggest difference I noticed from walking to doing it today, just solitary, is I find it was more applicable today to not just the walking, but as you were talking, it felt like it was resonating at different levels. So what you were talking about, the finding, the health, the calm, and the power, I could see it being applied to like my job and what I do. And sometimes I have to go in and be a powerhouse, but to actually stop, take stock, feel healthy, then find a calm place, and then observe as to how that power would be best suited in the environment is bang on. Like I'm finding today it more relevant on a professional basis as opposed to yesterday was more of a martial arts basis.
Yeah, guys, in martial arts, if you're powerful, when you put a person down, they don't even have any resentment towards you. They really right away feel, hey, yep, that's it. There's no, it's so clean. You're looking when in martial arts, when you take somebody down hard, okay, with power, if there's if you're kind of angry about it, or if have some sort of fear based on it, the person will detect it, and it won't be the same. But when it's true power that comes from calm, breathing, relaxation, health, there's nothing to get upset about. It's so clean. The source is very clean. It's like honest feedback. When somebody just told you something honestly, there's no malicious angle to it. There's nothing to do but listen, right? The hard truth, right? So it's like you're looking for the clean, honest, hard truth. It's what you're looking for, right? So it's the deep stuff. Can I move on, or you guys have any more questions? Daya, does it make sense? I mean, you're new. It's always special to know. I don't expect you to. I'm sure you have lots of questions, but how does it feel for you doing this now? Is it okay? Is it confusing, or is it going over your head, or is it? It's a little deep for your first class. I'd be honest with you. If someone had this deep class with me, I'm not sure I would first understand it. But if you have any questions, you can always ask me even after class. Okay. Great.
I think it's good. It's just it takes time and understanding to be able to raise questions. So
yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'm here, guys. I'm just saying sometimes something caught you, but as long as you can feel the change in yourself from calm to health to power, as long as you feel how that simple idea in your head can really change exactly what you're doing and have a drastically different result. Okay. Good. Okay, let's mute again. Let's lie down on your backs this time. Okay, lie down on your backs. We'll try it with the leg raises or body raises. So body raise, you guys know the body comes up, or the legs come up. Whichever one you want to do is fine with me. Okay. So again, you want to envision an inhale that fills up your lungs, that rises you up, whether it's your body or your legs, and then an exhale like a balloon that lowers you down. And you want to forget completely about the exercise and have an experience of just breath leading the way. Go, try it on your own, guys. You don't want to have any muscular effort whatsoever. You really want the body to disappear. It's almost like an out-of-body experience. It's only the breath that's leading the way. You have nothing left in the body, and the breath is guiding the way. Alberto, a little bit slower, a little bit slower. Just think of breath. Just think of breath. Don't activate any muscles at all. Patrick, really good. Nice. Now start to do the leg raises for health. Clearly, you want to get healthy doing your leg raises or body raises. So you will feel the muscles now, and they will be a little bit faster than breath because you found your breath, and now you're using that breath to get healthy with leg raises. So you will feel it. Yeah, Alberta, you got those ones figured out. Perfect. That's it. Patrick, awesome. Miro, really good. Karen, relax your legs on the way up. Relax your legs on the way up. Just literally, that's, there you go. Jaker, that looks pretty good from what I can see. Yeah. Now do the leg raises for calming yourself down. So try to really calm, like any stress, any pain, try to use your leg raises now to calm down. Remember, take a break if you need, guys. Really focus on the drill. Don't feel the obliged to do tons of leg raises or body raises. Just do them good with the intention of calming yourself. And now do them for power. So every leg raise, you feel like you grow on the up and on the down. You feel like you become stronger and fuller, not tenser, fuller. Awesome. Stand up. Start to walk and breathe. So remember, you put the breath in front of you, so you're not focusing on walking, but you're focusing just on breathing, right? Just like you did before. So the breath leads the way. Now focus on getting healthy. Really, you want to get healthy. You found your breath. Now you want to find health with walking. Now calm. So walk to calm yourself. Might be a little bit slower, but you feel calm. With every step you take, you feel calm. If you do this right, usually you feel taller. You feel your posture improve. When the more calm you get, you feel straighter. Usually the stress and worries shrink us, but calmness, we get taller. And now power. So you feel very powerful. You want to, body is growing. Every step, you feel like your body gets bigger. Okay, good. Stay straight. Feet shoulder width apart. Okay. So start to inhale through the nose. And as you start to exhale, I want you to imagine that the whole body starts to sit down into a squat. And as you inhale, the whole body wants to come up. So you forget about the physical act of squatting and you're focusing on the breath bringing you down and the breath bringing you up. Okay, and take a break if you need, but you really want to descend like a balloon when you exhale, and you want to come up and really go down only with breathing. Don't even think about the thigh muscles or squats or anything like this. That's it, Patrick. That's it. Really good. Karen, try to keep that back straight. Try just as straight as you can. Miro, perfect. Jake, that's good. Yeah, a little bit lower if you can. Yeah, that's it. Now do the healthy version. So you found your breath. Now do squats. Feel your muscles. You know, be like a healthy person. You want to use the squats now to get your legs strong. So you should feel the muscles now. That's it. Yep. Think like a real sportsman, really they wanna get their legs strong. That's it. Great. Now to calm yourself. Do the squat to calm yourself completely. Go. Try calm yourself. Like you have lots of stress and you want to get rid of the stress. Yeah, relax more. It's a little bit slower. It's you didn't activate the nervous system. You do the squat just like you did, but the health activated the nervous system and the calm comes down the nervous system. Usually a little bit slower and you can find it. And now for power. Yeah, like you really every squat up and the squat down, your legs feel bigger. They feel like they're growing. They're not shrinking. Awesome, guys. Good, good. Okay, come around. How was that? Did you feel it with the squat or no? Was it a little evident? Squat's interesting. I feel it easier with the squat than I do the push up, but it's going to be different for everybody. Was one better for you than the other with the leg raise, the body raise, the push up, the squat? Which one did you feel what I was saying better? Which one came to you better?
I would say the squat for me.
Squat? Okay,
Yeah,
great.
definitely.
Could you see the pace difference from, so when I want to be healthy, because when I talk to high level trainers about, whether basketball, whether baseball player, whatever it is, they usually, when they say when there's a good player, usually has a very good nervous system. And that sounds stink because you don't, whoever says, hey, check out my nerves, right? Like it's not one of those things that people walk around showing off, but they're able to quickly, work their nerves for a stimulus, right? Like you see the hand-eye coordination, like you see in some sports, right? Like they do so it's nervous system. For calmness, it's reverse. It's calming the nervous system down, right? So I was talking to some people, I think it was Karen I was talking to about my favorite type of yoga is yin yoga because I spent so much time activating my nervous system that they shut it off. So I love it. It feels so good to let my nerves rest. And a vacation is that, right? It just calms the nervous system down, right? It gets out of that. So, and then power is an interesting one that we have to look at. Like what does it mean to be a powerful person? To each one of you might be a little bit different. But I can tell you what it's not, and it's not attention. That's for sure not that. Okay, tension is tension, and it has some results, but nothing consistent. So how does this relate to martial arts? Okay, so let's say I want to punch. Okay, a lot of people don't breathe very well, so then when they get punched, they have a hard time. And when they deliver a punch in striking, they hold their breath, and it's not even a very good punch as well. So when I'm teaching punching, I'm all over the fact that on any contact you breathe out, and even when you deliver the strike, you should be breathing in or out. Okay. Then I need students to learn how to touch themselves. I don't say hit, but touch themselves right. How do you touch your partner? If I'm training with a partner, I need to hit them in such a way that they get healthy. Healthy. Healthy contact, right? Contact on the body that wakes you up, that makes you feel alive. I don't need you to hit me as if I'm a bad guy, because I'm not a bad guy and you're not bad people either. You see people in training hitting somebody like they're a bad guy. They're not a bad guy. They're just a person there training like you. But first, you find your breath in the movement. Then you study how to strike and be struck to achieve health. This is very important, okay? Now, they do this when I was in wrestling. We used to grab each other and throw each other onto these nice mats that were laid out, not the regular, like really nice mats, cushions almost, as a matter of fact. And our coach made sure that we loved being thrown. And all of us got so healthy by doing it. Like, in other words, when I hit the ground, I wasn't tensing up. So I found my breath. I found health, because I did get very healthy. Wrestling is a very healthy thing. It's super health, okay? And then he made us calm ourselves as we're being thrown, because if you land hard, you're going to injure yourself for sure. So when somebody's being struck in system in the chest, what do I tell them? Relax, calm down. Both the person delivering the strike and the person receiving the strike. If you do those things right, if you find breathing, if you look for health and you discover calmness in the strike, both receiving and giving, you can very easily develop a powerful punch. But most people don't know how to calm themselves, don't know how to calm down another person, breathe very poorly, and then they try to develop power on top of that. Do you see where the problem is going to be? This is where most 99% of injuries come from. Okay? I've seen this problem with kids with a car. They don't have confidence. They don't control the vehicle well, and they add power on top of that. Do you see the recipe? You see the recipe when you add power on top of things that you're not sure of, right? That becomes a big issue, right? Knife work is the same. We did knife work on the weekend, yesterday, out in the park after it got dark, because otherwise everybody think we're crazy. So we were working with the knife, and I asked students, very specific, to first be stabbed and stab somebody with breath. Don't think about, right? I remember coming to Karen and a few of the other people, don't envision dead people or bad things. And then I asked them to, for health, study moving. I called it knife-a-lotties. So, right? The health benefits of stabbing. And then we studied how to calm down when somebody's stabbing us, both to stab and to be stabbed. Does that make sense to somebody? Because that one is, I don't think I explained it yesterday. I've had to kill 3 things in my life, and all 3 of them had to be done very slowly and with calm. I wasn't crazy. These were animals that were suffering, and they were just suffering too much, and they need to be killed. And you didn't do it like a murderer. You did it with calm. Does that make sense, guys? Like, this is deep stuff, right? Like, it's not the massacre. It's like we're be humane now, right? You need to study humanity with this stuff, right? And if you're going to use a knife, unfortunately, I had to use it all 3 times calmly. Wasn't angry. I felt bad if I didn't do it. It's not like people think. And then when all those things are in check, you can pick up a knife with power, because you have calmness, you have breath, and you have health. You've studied those 3. They're very powerful, okay? Don't ever pick up a weapon until you know how to calm yourself, okay? That doesn't matter what it is. And the biggest weapon, a car, right? A car. I don't know if any of you have ever ridden a motorcycle, but boy, you do not want to be on a motorcycle when you're not happy. Okay, that's not a good place to be. Does all that make sense, or have I ever gone too much with you guys? Is it okay? I want you guys now, each one of you, I don't know you yet very well, Daya, but I'm sure I'll get to know you as time goes on. But applying this stuff to the day-to-day is really important, like our jobs and our life and our family and all of that stuff, right? This is important. But in that exact order, in that process, breathing, health, calmness, and power. And those things are very important, no matter what you do. I don't care if you play soccer, you go running, you do martial arts, you do cycling, whatever it is you do, that order, properly done, will yield the best result. Too many people try to develop power before all the other things. Power is a natural byproduct, okay?
Yeah.
Make sense, guys?
Sounds
That's how it's, and the same with wrestling, when I'm teaching wrestling. First breathe. First, be healthy with wrestling, right? You guys know, I don't know if you guys, how much you research. I wrestled through high school. There are schools in India and Pakistan that are over 500-year-old wrestling schools. And it is ingrained in the culture. These cultures will wrestle for somebody's birthday. They will wrestle for, like, oh, you're getting married, we wrestle. Oh, there's a funeral, we wrestle. Like, and the wrestling now, okay, it's a funeral, we wrestle to, guys, I'm not joking. I couldn't believe it. I was so shocking. I went to the guy had a party and everybody was wrestling. Like one at a time, everybody wrestle. It's his birthday. It's Emmanuel's birthday. We have to wrestle. 30 people want to wrestle you for your birthday to wish you well.
Pakistan.
Yeah, I saw it with my own eyes. I couldn't believe it. I'm still shaky. I've never had so much fun wrestling in my life because it was celebratory. It was celebration, and I'm sure there's angry wrestling. I'm not saying for sure. I saw for a birthday, for a funeral, they did it as wrestling was not just a sport. It was meant for the whole thing. Okay. And this is meant for the whole thing. This kind of attitude is meant for the whole thing. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. It's kind of a little bit deeper than we normally go, but at least now you kind of got my frame of mind when I'm teaching you. I want you guys to go this deep, okay? Deep is where the good stuff is, and I think we've gone there today. So thank you, guys. I'll post the video, okay? This is recorded. I'll post it. It'll be up in a couple of days. Miro, thank you for spotting that mistake before. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Take care. Nice to meet you, Daya. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Bye, guys.
See you later, bud.
Bye, guys.